Welcome everybody. I know this is spare the moment, so I'm expecting zero people watching this. I thought, hey, I got 1 hour to I join Cosmic Neighbors on his channel. That's going to be a kick-ass show. Let me share the screen and show you his show. And I thought, since I have an hour, that even though I know nobody's going to show up, I'll just talk a little bit to you guys about the cartoon and what's coming up, and let me just share where I'm going to be in an hour. And look at his beautiful thumbnail. He's got me on his thumbnail. Isn't that awesome? That is really, truly awesome. So, guys, so we know what's all coming up on Sunday. And, a new cartoon is coming up on Sunday. A new cartoon is coming up on Sunday. Hey, look, I got one person in the chat. When you do something spare the moment, I got one person, so this makes it worthwhile. So we all know I got a cartoon coming up on Sunday, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play. It's like a fast trailer that I put together. It's been shown on some other channel, so it's nothing like new, but it's something. It's kind of fun. It just spare the moment type of deal. Like I said, I'm going to be on a show in an hour, and then I thought, what the hell? You know what? There's nothing better than talking to you guys. So this is kind of the trailer for episode 8 that's coming out Sunday. The link's not up yet because I'm still adjusting some voices, and I'll have the link up tomorrow. But in the description, the playlist for episode 1 to 7 is there. So you guys can, check those out and get ready for episode 8. But this is the trailer for episode 8. Alrighty, let me get myself back up there. Let me get that off. No, freaking gear. Actually, it's only you guys and myself, and that's it. Because I didn't plan this show. It just happened. So there ain't a lot of people here. And that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I'm going on Cosmic Neighbor Show in less than an hour. I thought, what the hell? What am I doing? So this Sunday is the finale. Is the season finale. I know it's kind of weird. It's the season finale of that story. And then what's going on in the future is there is a new season. And actually the first episode of the new season is being worked on. Now, even after this 8th one is done, there's a lot of work of combining all 8 together. Combining them together. There's people working on music. So there's a lot of stuff that to make it one big cartoon with extra scenes. 7 in the chat now, apparently. 7. That's all we need, right? Like I said, this is just spare the moment. And this is kind of just a reflection of looking back, at the whole thing, just looking back at the whole series and all that. And let me see here. If I could go back, actually, let me do this. Let's do this. Here, let me do this. What if I do this? Let me go to my own. Here we go. Here we go. Let me share the screen. To be honest with you guys, this is here we go. This is like my baby. This is my baby. Here we go. All right, this is my baby. This is something I'm actually, honestly, I'm proud of it. I'm very, very, very proud of the series, and because if you look at it, it's a mix of philosophy, right? Seriously, it's a mix of philosophy. It's a mix of Well, let's look here. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but if you look at this one, right?
Forever to dry out.
Oh, no problem, dude. I know there's a shortcut on a Paranormal Highway road. So if you look at the first one, right? The story is kind of like Wayne's World, Bill and Ted put together, right? If you look at it, Connor and I are like Wayne's World, right? If you think about it, we're like Wayne's World. You know, we do a podcast show, which we really do a podcast show. Kind of like Wayne's World. They do a cable show. Then like Bill and Ted, you know, you just happen to fall into an adventure somehow. You just kind of fall into that. But what's special to me, I know a lot of people just look at a cartoon and they're like, just a cartoon. But there's a lot of meaning here, guys, in this cartoon. Oh, 100 in the chat. Oh, wait, it's 10. Now it's 9. Well, fire doesn't matter. We don't, sometimes, we don't need a lot of people. Sometimes just you and I, if I had this plan, there'd be more people, but this is just, it's just you and I. I don't mind the small channel. Small. This is fine. I love it. Now, if you think about it, so two people like the Twilight Zone are going to get lost into an adventure. Like if you look at Star Wars, Luke Skywalker falls into where he meets Han Solo and Chewbacca. And they develop a friendship and all that. And over here in this cartoon, we meet up with Bigfoot. Oh, dude, shut up. There's Bigfoot out there. Let's go talk to him, man. Come on, let's go.
Take it slow, man. Be easy.
Hey, we want you for the show. We want to show people you exist.
Hey, and we have jerky too.
So if you think about that, what that's really about is, we just want people on the show. We want to prove that Bigfoot's real, which a lot of us in the chat, we're trying to prove that UFOs are real, cryptids are real, and they're not scary. They're not always have to be scary, right? You know what I mean? You're not, because we're trained. If there is a Bigfoot, he's probably going to kill you. If you see aliens, there's going to be an attack. Do we really know that? Do we truly, really, really know that? It's about finding a Bigfoot, and we're not scared. We're like friends, You can say we're dumb, we're Bill and Ted or Wayne's World, but we're just friends, right? Come on, like join us, man. Hey, let's hitch a ride. Let's get together. This is a friendship bond that's being created. It's no different than a man's best friend, right? Your dog, your cats, horses. We all have animals that we're friends with, and why should Bigfoot be any different, right? And this is kind of idea like you don't have to be scared of these cryptic creatures. It doesn't automatically mean that. Don't get me wrong. If you're out in the woods and you see, if you have the opportunity to see Bigfoot, I'm not going to tell you go walk up to it and say, "Hey, I'm your friend," right? Because you don't know. But it doesn't automatically mean they're evil, creatures. Like they're there to hurt you. Because if they were, we probably would have heard of more deaths with the Bigfoot. I think they're smarter. I think they're as smart as us, or even smarter than us. So that's the idea that we're dealing with an intelligent Bigfoot. And the thing is about this Bigfoot, about Barry here, he's curious about the world. He's like, I'm done with the woods. I want to see what's going on. And of course we have beef jerky, right? You will never find a more watched hive of scum and villainy. You will never find a more watchable hive of scum and villainy. I guess whatever that means. I don't know if Nick is bashing the channel here. She's bashing the storyline. I don't know. But hey, Nick's got every right to his opinion. As long as you're cool in the chat. You know what I mean? long as you're cool. But okay, so let's continue on here a second. Okay, so we get him in the car. We're gonna talk to him.
So, Barry, what brings you out of the woods? Where are you from, man?
Coming from Boggy Creek.
Oh, man, you're far from there, dude.
Oh, there was a unicorn out there. I'm not even kidding.
Now, there's some key things about where the story starts. You know, he's from Bobby Creek because that's the most famous Bigfoot sighting of all time is Bobby Creek, right? And then in these cartoons, you'll see a unicorn that just walks, just doing its own thing. And there is a true meaning of the unicorn that we're going to find out in episode 8. So there is a story arc for the unicorn. So yes, people, the story arc, the unicorn has a story arc. Okay? So it has a story arc. And then if you go here, and then we meet one of the other most famous stories, Medusa. You know?
Look in her eyes. She will turn you to stone.
Eric, be careful.
Hey, Medusa, we're doing a live show on the Paranormal Highway show. I want to show the world that you exist. How about it?
Here we go. So Medusa, you know, like I said, we don't care. We don't care what you look like. I do love my Star Wars quotes. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars influence. And Nick, let me tell you this. If you're a Star Wars fan, you will like episode 8. I'm going to say episode 8. Well, I think in the trailer, you saw the trailer that I played, speeder bikes. So there's some Star Wars, big time Star Wars influence in this. So let's continue.
Oh, man, what's this happening?
Whoa, 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 whoa! And of course, we know that in history, there's been stories of history of people being abducted. There's stories. I mean, you got fire in the sky. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of stories out there about people being abducted. So I thought it'd be cool that we get abducted with our new friends. Even Bigfoot gets abducted. Even Medusa gets abducted. You will never find more of Ratchet High. Oh shit! That is a Star Wars quote. Oh my god, you got me, Nick. That's awesome. That is a Star Wars quote. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, look, we got 12 people. Right on. We got 12 people. That's all we need. So the idea is we get abducted by aliens and we meet this lavender alien. You know, and it takes us to this planet. We go through space and we get and so that's the story of that one. So the first one is basically you take the traditional story. It's basically taking the traditional story of Bigfoot, UFO, abduction, and kind of like put it all together. So you got the little Twilight Zone. You got two guys from like Bill and Ted, Wayne's World, want to just do a podcast, want to prove to the world that this stuff is real, and we get abducted. Okay, so let me pop this up, and then if you go to this next one, let me go to. Hold on a second. Oh, here we go. So we go to here we go. And then we got the second one, right? Okay. So the second one is a continuation. where this guy gets kidnapped by aliens. Even aliens are not safe from aliens. Not even they are safe. So nobody is safe in this show, in this cartoon. So he gets, and then we go into the. You can see we're walking on this planet, and we meet Orko, who's going to take us. And then this is where Medusa gets turned into a stone.
I'm not risking my life for you guys after you tortured us.
Medusa got stoned. How ironic.
And we thought that wouldn't it be cool to take a story where Medusa, right? Medusa turns people into stone, but what if she gets a taste of her own medicine and she turns into stone? So that's kind of a, that's kind of a built-in kind of a humor. I was thinking that people get a kick out of that, and I think a lot of people did. And then, of course, the idea is we're going to go through a wormhole because there's a lot of beliefs. There's a lot of belief that UFOs, there's even beliefs that Bigfoot, there's even beliefs that people have time travel and they use wormholes. So the idea is let's put a wormhole into the cartoon. So let's take that philosophy, that theory, and put it into the cartoon. And we thought it'd be funny. And what if we go through the wormhole and we come out with different clothes? What if we take Bigfoot, turn it from brown to white? And we thought that'd be kind of a cute little humor in it. So let's check it out.
Nice new color, Barry.
And there we go. You got, usually a lot of times in my show, I would wear a black shirt with a red tie. So it's kind of a like, this is what I look like on the YouTube channel a lot of times. Not right now, you can see. Bigfoot turns white, going through a wormhole. It'd be fun. And then later on, we thought, well, you know what? Why not? Why not put a dinosaur into this world? We know dinosaurs exist, right? That is one thing we do know that exists. But what if there's a vampire? Not vampire. What if there's a dinosaur just out there looking? And we took our buddies, Chad Smith team, Paranormal Chop Shop. We thought, hey, let's put these guys in. It'll be fun. It's kind of like combining people from other YouTube channels. All come in and have fun because every voice that's in these cartoons are from YouTube channels. So it's kind of cool, right? I think it's kind of cool. It's like bringing everybody together. Everybody always talks about bringing communities together. Everybody always talks about it, right? Let's bring communities together. And I'm not talking about just bringing in people from your own community. I mean, I got people from the Bigfoot community, the UFO community, the Mandela Effect community, whatever community. They're in here. They're in here, right? Talking about want to combine communities to all do one thing. This is it. I'm proud of it. I know it's not a documentary. I get it. But even documentaries are mostly about one thing. I could honestly say that one of the most things I'm proud of, my opinion, for me, is that I was able to get different people from different communities to come in here and have fun. Just to have fun. And let's check a little bit out of this dinosaur.
Oh, we've been tracking them. We know they are related to the reptilian race.
Oh, good luck on your hunt over there.
And of course,
Let's go save the alien.
one of my favorite parts, seeing them getting chased by the dinosaur.
Ah! Ah!
Ah!
That's one of my favorite parts. Just seeing the person get eaten by a dinosaur. I loved it. And then of course we have, the big battle. Oh, hold on. here we go. We got the big battle.
He's wide open. Zap him. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, thanks, ladies, for saving my life. Have some of my stolen goods.
And then
What's this?
Right. I'm the Viking ogre here to collect me bounty for the lavender alien.
It's always a pleasure teaming up with you, helping pay off all the debts you owe across the galaxy.
so basically in this storyline now, we're opening up a storyline of there's a bigger picture there. That was just minor. Those little aliens who stole the lavender alien was just really working for the Viking ogre who has a bigger picture, but he needs the lavender alien because when the story compresses further, you will learn that in the future episodes that it was the lavender alien who crashed at Roswell. In episode 7, you learn that he's the one that crashed at Roswell. So let's take this one off and let's go to the third one. Let's go to the third one here. Let's see. And then you got For All Mankind.
Yeah, so now you're going to give me...
So we know the Viking ogre, his main thing, the main thing for the Viking ogre is one thing. He wants to take over Earth. Okay? But to take over Earth, you need to destroy most of the Earth. You got to destroy a lot of the people before you take over, right? Kind of like Independence Day, right? You destroy the cities, and then they come attack. Now, anybody who grew up, I'm an 80s kid. And maybe some of you are in the 80s. Anybody remembers the 80s? Remember the famous Ronald Reagan Star Wars plan, right? A lot of people remember the Star Wars plan. Ronald Reagan ran on Star Wars plan. We need to build these missiles, not just to protect ourselves from other countries with their missiles, but to protect ourselves from out there too. So the idea was about this plan. Here, let me see if I can find the conversation. Hold on. So we get escape, we go to the moon, and here we go. We meet.
Hey, over here.
Okay, we meet the alien in black. The alien in black. I thought it'd be so awesome to have an alien in black. So he's going to explain to us about the Star Wars plan. And this is, and if none of you are born in the 80s, don't know about it, there was Ronald Reagan tried to get a Star Wars plan passed. And watch, he'll explain it in this one.
Guys, greetings. You three are the last hope to save Earth. We had the missile from the Strategic Defense Initiative that Ronald Reagan's Star Wars plan developed to stop people from Earth and aliens from other worlds. The government built 2 missiles, and the Viking ogre stole one of them.
Do you think the moon...
Okay. So the idea was, well, this was built. It's built on the moon. They have it. We already have it. And the alien wants to use our own weapons against us. So I'm telling you, so bits and pieces is everywhere in this. And then this is where this part I got from Star Wars. Hold on. I got this part from Star Wars.
It's hollow?
Yeah, I think it's plasma.
Hey, shut up. It's that unicorn.
There's that unicorn.
Drink from the horn. It'll live forever, man.
Hey, I have a feeling that we're being watched.
Hey, oof, you guys smell that?
Yeah, it's graboids from Tremors.
So we mentioned Tremors. But if you remember in the movie Empire Strikes Back of Star Wars, the Millennium Falcon flew right into the creature's mouth. So the idea is in Empire Strikes Back, that worm was able to live in space somehow. So the idea was, why not? Why can't? If that can live in space, why can't a moon, an Earth moon, survive in space? It kind of reminds me of Tremors. you know. So of course, hold on a second. And the idea is that it takes two people to press the button. And the reason I wrote it that way is because if I didn't write it that way, somebody from the chat, somebody would write a comment, well, how come the alien in black couldn't press the button? So that's why I had to make it where it takes two people to press it at the exact same time. If you remember in the movie War Games, in War Games, one of the main reasons they pulled the two people out from the missile launch and put in the Whopper is because you need two people to pull the keys at the same time to launch the nuclear weapons on Earth. If you watch the movie War Games, so that's the idea where it came up here. So it's like War Games. It takes two people. So it takes more than just an alien black. You got to have two people doing it.
I'll tell them about you, Barry.
You're a true friend, man.
Connor and Eric, you're the best friends I ever had. You never judge me because what I am.
Believe in you.
Hey, I got a deal for you.
What's the deal? The deal?
After I put the codes in, when the missile launches, you take down the ogre. Lickety clack, ogre watch me.
So they put in the code.
Now I'm going to be the ultimate supreme being across all the galaxy.
Little alien, I need to talk to you for just a moment. What do you say we team up together?
Okay.
I gotta correct it.
Oh, Jesus, I'm out of control. No, but I'll be back. So if you guys watch Star Wars A New Hope, if you remember New Hope, Darth Vader gets shot by Han, and Darth Vader spins away and doesn't die. So in a lot of ways, I use that kind of a theory where, you know, same thing. He gets knocked, but this time, of course, Barry's the good guy. Barry's not Darth Vader. Oh, you never know. Maybe in this season, maybe we'll turn Barry into evil. I don't know. Maybe we will. War Games was a great movie. War Games is fantastic. I remember Eric explaining the 2-button thing before ME. Yeah, the two keys. I wish I wasn't at work. Nick, I know. It's kind of fun just to explain what's going on. So we stopped the missile, and, you know, and then...
Thanks for the lift, guys.
Yeah, see you soon.
You guys are legends.
And this is where...
Believe us?
Hold on.
How could they not? We told exactly how it just happened.
Hey, who's this guy in the black suit?
Looks important.
I've been waiting for you guys.
So this is basically influence from, you know, of course you can say the Men in Black, but to me, I was influenced really by the X-Files with this character, Deep Throat, because in X-Files, you have Mulder who talks to secret people, you know, and in X-Files, you had Cancer Man. So this guy is Deep Throat. So he's like the characters in X-Files who help Mulder. Well, this guy's helping us, and not technically really helping us. We're helping him in a lot of ways, you know, and everybody would ask, well, why would he choose you guys? Well, actually, you know, that's kind of explained in episode 7. I'm forgetting up with all these episodes. So this is where the character Deep Throat makes his debut. He makes his debut into the cartoon world. The X-Files influence is here. So that's Deep Throat. And then let's go off of this one and let's go into the next one. King Tut. King Tut. This one has a lot of influence. A lot of influence on this one.
I'm tough as jerky.
Like a protected bubble. Is that King Tut?
I kept you 3 alive to prove something to me.
Did you guys really find bodies?
Okay, so let me go here. Of course, this hangar is very known for UFOs, but I'm trying to so the idea is King Tut came back. And King Tut in this cartoon wants to use a lost ark, because there's so many different theories about the lost ark. You know, the lost ark. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, hold on, right here. Okay, that's the lost ark. So there's a theory that the lost ark is meant to talk to God. It was meant to hold the 10 Commandments. If you believe in the world of the Bible, that's up to you. But in the theory, the ark is to hold the 10 Commandments, and the ark is some people believe that you can use the ark because it was used in the 10 Commandments that you can talk to God. So to me, it's like a telephone, and to be able to talk to God, it's got to be a battery source, right? So it's a battery source. So I thought, what if I take the ark? Because some people believe that the pyramids, the reason the pyramid was made, some people believe that aliens built the pyramids. I mean, I can't tell you why. And some people believe that the pyramid itself is an energy source. And it doesn't matter if you believe in those theories or not. These are just fun theories to play with and put them all together. So what if the pyramid was an energy source and it needs a battery like a car? To drive your car forward, got to have a battery. So why not use an ark as a battery source? And the idea was these three guys, Paranormal Chop Shop, since his channel is called Paranormal Chop Shop, he's the best mechanic in the world, and he knows how to hook up the ark into the pyramid so the power goes into the pyramid so he can raise the dead on everybody to kill us. And let's see here. And let's go here. Let's see a little bit of this.
All right, I'm coming.
World will be under my spell. Now I shall be able to raise the dead. Hook it up to the ark.
And here's part of his power right here.
Gold.
What the hell are those?
It's like the dead don't die.
But why are they all wrapped in toilet paper?
I thought that'd be awesome if people would like, why are they wrapped up in toilet paper? You know, I just thought that'd be awesome, be cute, because Bigfoot's innocent. He doesn't know. This is like Bigfoot's coming. No, you think about this cartoon, it's Bigfoot coming out party, because he doesn't really know all the stories and theories. So it's a coming out party. So you can see the power of the pyramid. And then hold on a second. Then right here. So Medusa, turns out that Medusa's not dead. Medusa's alive.
Hey, that looks like Medusa, but different in some way.
Oh no, it can't be.
Booger boy, you can't kill me. You made me stronger. While I was stoned, I upgraded with visions. You're the great-grandson of Zeus, so you have the power to stop him.
You mean I have the abilities of Aquaman?
Aquaman is...
So the idea is, anybody knows about the story about Zeus? Zeus is a horny man. Zeus has a lot of kids. Zeus was not... He'll disguise himself as a creature, as whatever, and to mate. That's Zeus. So I'm the great grandkid son of Zeus, a god. And and since Medusa somehow came out from a stone, which I created an extra scene when I combine all 8. So there is going to be an extra scene of Medusa coming back from a stone. So it turns out that I'm the great grandson of Zeus. And if you remember in the movie Clash of the Titans, where they had I forgot the creature's name that they killed. They had his head in a bag, and the blood from the head drops on the crabs, whatever, scorpions, and they grew huge. So I took that idea and said, well, since I'm the great grandson of Zeus, my blood will make these grow. But instead of the good guys have to fight the scorpions, I'm going to use the scorpions to weaponize against King Tut. So I took some stuff from Clash of the Titans and molded into this one. Then, of course, we go, we destroy King Tut.
That's your great grandfather.
I'm the Scorpion King.
All right, let's go get that Ark of the Covenant.
That ark has a great power.
What do you plan to do with it?
It has the ability to wake the gods. I plan to keep it at my bunker.
What is that coming?
That's the general from Atlantis.
You guys just messed with the wrong god.
So you guys know the story of Atlantis, that they were a futuristic city that had power like the pyramid, you know? And the story goes, you know, the city collapsed underwater, you know, in their ocean. So I thought, well, what if I take that story, hell, have it run by mermaids, and they want to rise again. They want to come back again, and they need the ark for themselves to source their city and to wake up a god. So hold on. So let's go out of here. And let's go to this one.
Finally.
So they want to use the ark because they want to wake up their god, Zeus, because Atlantis wants to rise again. So here we're getting out, you know, and they destroy our ship. And then of course we meet up with our friend Deep Throat, who got the ship. He bought they got the ship from, I forgot the character name in The Last Starfighter, the recruiter. Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. Hold on, I think he says it. I think he says it here. Hold on, let's see.
Oh, that car flies like a DeLorean from Back to the Future.
But it feels like my people from Trot.
It's that nice man from the plane.
Deep Throat, you made it. We're so happy to see you. But how did you escape?
I escaped using the space vehicle given to me from Centauri.
Centauri. So Centauri is a character from The Last Starfighter. That if anybody who's seen the movie Last Starfighter, Alex Rogan gets in that car and they fly into space. So that's where that storyline came from. So like I told you, this is influenced by a lot of things. And then we decided that let's meet Davy Jones.
These pills will let you breathe underwater.
We're gonna eat these everlasting gobstoppers.
Don't tell me that's a walking octopus.
I'm Davy Jones, the Flying Dutchman, your captain.
Hey, do you know Jack?
So we took David Jones now. Now we're going into the ocean because we got to go over the city of Atlantis. And this time we're going to add in Davy Jones. Okay. Then we see here. Of course, we know they want to hook up the Ark. Of course, this is the Kraken. They released the Kraken like the movie Clash of the Titans.
Dead men tell no tales.
Of course, he destroys the Kraken. But one of my favorite is taking the story of Two-Toe Tom. Of course, he's been generated. He's been generated where they're trying to grow him back. But the famous story, Two-Toe Tom. And we took that Florida story and we thought, hey, we're going to mold this into this. So again, this is influenced by a lot of different stories and theories, all slammed into one. So if you go back to the cartoon, here. And at the end, okay, so the idea is she's going to turn on the ark because she wants to wake up her god.
It's already too late. No! Ah!
We need to.
Okay, but hold on.
We're heroes if you think about it.
There can only be one.
So you can see there. Oh, sorry, too late. We woke up Zeus. Zeus is now awake. And there can only be one. If you guys remember that line came from what? Where did it come from? Come on. Where does the line, there can only be one, come from? Somebody in the chat's got to know this one. Somebody's got to know. One person tells me, where did the line, there can only be one, come from? One person. Tell me, where did that line come from? Nobody knows? I know there ain't a lot of people here. I know that. Well, the line, let me see. Nobody's guessing it. I mean, let me look here. Maybe never got notification. That sucks. Highlander, Angel Wings, Highlander. There could only be one. So that sets up the next one because the next one, Zeus only wants to be one god. So what he's got to do to be just the one god? He's got to take over heaven. We can't have two gods. We only have one god. So there only could be one. Basically opens it up to heaven. So this is where heaven and hell gets involved.
Adventures. Together we could do more, and with the Grail, anything is
And of
possible.
course, here the idea was we got to get to heaven. Okay, we got to get to heaven. And the idea was for this was, well, I don't want us to hurt ourselves to get to heaven. Because technically, if you hurt yourself, you go down to the opposite side. So how do we get to heaven? Well, I thought, and this is where, Lucifer is helping us, but Lucifer is not allowed in heaven. So there's got to be another way for us in heaven. So I thought, I'm going to combine the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. So if you go back here, we got to get the magic beans.
And it's also been one hell of a ride.
This is like deja vu, but we are the Raiders.
If we're going to keep pushing, we're going to need food. Connor, you have catnip. I'll take these beans. Their bag of beans for my bag of crocodile dung.
And then we use Raiders of the Lost Ark here. And then, of course, here, Lucifer needs to help us. And this is the ark.
In the sky.
All right, guys. Quick rest, and then we continue.
There's a squad coming, riding a beanstalk to stop you, Lord.
I don't have time for them. Release the Typhon to stop them.
The Typhon is a real cryptid creature that fought Zeus. The Typhon's a real creature, cryptid. I mean, if you believe in the story cryptids. So it's a true storyline of the Typhon that fought Zeus. So in this one, Zeus, of course, he won Typhon, and Typhon's going to be his weapon to try to stop us. So this is another real cryptid that's from the stories.
Guys, I stole the thunderbolt from Zeus while he was sleeping.
And we all know Zeus has the power of the bolts. So, and we got to make Lucifer. He's still an evil guy, even though he's helping us. Because, like the movie Prophecy, even Lucifer don't want two hells. He doesn't want two gods and stuff. So, I had to make it where he stole the bolt because we're going to need that bolt to stop the typhoon because that's what Zeus used to stop him. So that's part of the storyline. And then so we stop them and then we get to heaven. And then
Are we watching the never-ending story?
Guys, We have to be prepared for absolutely anything.
Is that a flying woman?
That's Gabriel the Archangel.
We've been expecting you guys.
So Gabriel the Archangel, everybody knows he does the dirty work for, Jesus and God. He does the work for God, and he's there to help us along the storyline here. And then of course, the idea of this battle here is because you can't kill a god. We can't kill a god. Only a god can kill a god. But I didn't want to bring the actual God into this, because I'm sure it'd be a lot of people, right? A lot of people like, that's not what God looks like. Who does? Who knows what God looks like? We don't know what God looks like. So the idea was on this one was we had to put him back to sleep. And of course, to do that, we had to get him a little occupied. So that's where the catnip comes into play.
He got me in his will.
So we got Zeus to sleep. Then we're learning here that we got to stop the vampires, right? Jesus wants us to stop the vampires. So most everybody was thinking, oh, they're going to Transylvania next. Not exactly.
Okay, we need a silver bullet, wooden stick, some garlic, and the sun.
But in Twilight, they sparkle.
Okay, so the idea for this one was, well, the only technically way to kill a vampire is not the sun, it's not the silver, the crosses and all that. It's I didn't want the vampire technically all have to be religion related in a weird way, that because now there's so many different vampire stories that now some vampire stories they can go out in the daylight, some you still can't. So I thought, well, in this one, the only way to really kill a vampire is you got to bring them back to life. You got to give them life again. And once they turn human, then you kill them. They got to be human. Well, how do you turn somebody back to human? What story, guys? What story out there that has something to turn these guys back to human or human? The Holy Grail. The story goes, you eject the Holy Grail, you stay youth forever. So the idea was we got to get the Holy Grail. But the government already has it. They already have it. And we can't break into the government. We're dead. We can't break into it. But what if we go back in time when he's being transported to the area where eventually we can never get to it? So we got to get the Holy Grail there. So this is where we mix the time travel. So Transylvania is going to have to wait. So if you take a look here,
Sparkle in the sun.
so we go back, we go time travel, and the idea was, the time travel technology was given for us to use by aliens, by, you can say somebody in the future, it doesn't matter, that we don't have that ability, because I didn't want this to where if we had a time travel, then you could change anything you want. You just keep going into the time traveling machine. But I want it where you can time travel once and the machine gets blown up. So you can't keep using time travel to fix everything, because once you use it, it's blown up. You can't use it twice. So that's the idea. You cannot use the same device twice. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. So the time machine gets blown up, and this is where this, from the Black Lagoon creature, he's not here to hurt us. He's here to mate with Barry, the Black Lagoon, because the husband, Black Lagoon, got killed in the movie. So this is the wife. So technically, the wife wants Barry because they got a mate. Pretty sad to have to kill him. That's kind of sad. Think about killing it, right?
Let's go save our.
Mr. Jones.
Okay, so we're back in time, and this is where they travel, and then we have to figure out how do we get the Holy Grail to stop the train? Well, the unicorn. This is where the unicorn.
Hey, look, it's that unicorn.
So the unicorn stops here.
Talk about a deer in headlights. Never thought I'd see a unicorn in headlights.
Wow, unicorns are real.
So the idea, well, the unicorn's there, and we're gonna steal it, and we're gonna replace the Holy Grail.
Out
with
of
the
this
new
cup
Holy
if I
Grail.
get younger. Very helpful.
And then you go here. We learn that we have to release the Lavender alien because they crossed from Roswell because they're set to get killed. Hold on.
Fun.
Because what we
And
learned.
parts for his time machine.
Here, hold on a second. Where is it? I'm trying to find. Right here. Because what we learn is. Watch.
Stop them, and I'll take their teeth.
Take their teeth? That's gross.
Should we tell them about the cave?
So what we learn, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to get ready to jump over to Cosmic Neighbors show. So what the storyline there goes is in the future, when they intercepted us from the first episode, it's because the vampires had a vision that we're going there to stop them. So for us to stop it, kind of like it's like a Terminator movie kind of a theory where stop us. So they try to stop us. So the alien knew to pick us up on purpose. And then episode 8 when it comes out this Sunday, episode 8 will put everything into place. Everything. And if you think you know what's going to happen in episode 8, let me just tell you guys something. You don't. You don't at all going to know what happens in episode 8. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And I'm also excited to tell you guys that Jeff Harding, a paranormal Pine Island Research, is voicing a cool character in this. And you will never guess what character he's going to be playing. You can't guess. Trust me, you can't. You won't be able to. So beyond that, I'm going to play the trailer one more time for episode 8. And guys, it is going to be fun. It's going to be great. So please show up on Sunday. But here's the trailer. And then I got to go jump on Cosmic Neighbors channel. Here we go. And I didn't even show you 5 of some major characters that's going to be shown in that cartoon. I didn't show you it. So if that might have got you excited, wait till you see episode 8. Beyond that, guys, just letting you know, I'm going to be jumping on Cosmic Neighbors channel right now. He's doing a live show at 4 o'clock. If you guys want to jump on over there, this is the link that I'm going to be on right now with them. And beyond that, guys, I'll see everybody later. And I'm so excited for this one. And I can't wait to see you guys there on Sunday. But hopefully you guys can jump over to Cosmic Neighbors. Talk to you guys later.